Okay. Well, that's one of those days where my plans aren't going according to plan. So, anyway, there we go. It's funny. The woman that I had the trouble with last year, she borrowed money from me and then never paid it back. There was a bunch of stuff that happened with her, but it was quite an adventure. But she kind of talked me into letting her pay it back. And I didn't want to go down that road again because I thought there was going to be a bunch of problems because I knew her. And but she convinced me, and then sure enough, she did all the crazy stuff I thought she'd do. So I got $100 of $400 back anyway, and it was an ordeal even to get that. So, but I did well. Most people, from what I hear, don't even get that much back from her if she borrows from them. So I did well, I guess. But anyway, what's getting me on to this is when we were arguing back and forth about her not keeping her word about various things, including repaying this money. One of the things she said to me is that I needed to learn that life happens, and also that I need to learn to cope with things better when they don't go according to plan. When things don't go to plan. But the thing is, my whole life has pretty much been things not going to plan, and I've coped pretty well. I'm coping pretty well now. I want to go into town and get some food, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it today because if you look, it's threatening to storm, and I'm not going to walk halfway into town and get caught in a deluge, and come out and be soaked to the skin and all that. So I probably won't be going today. Oh, and the other thing that happened is the video I made, the Tin Lion video I made at the old apple tree, way over there, way over that way. That video, it won't process for some reason. I've been trying to figure it out. I can't get it to process. I wanted to do another song to it, and stuff, make a Tin Lion music video. But for some reason it will not process. I've been clearing stuff out of the memory on my phone, and I know I have more than enough memory it should process, but for some reason it isn't. So, it's one of those technological things that I'll probably not understand. And so, anyway, it is what it is, though. These things do happen. And I actually do cope with things pretty well when they don't go according to plan. The issue really in that situation was more an issue of somebody who just didn't keep their word repeatedly. And in a way, things did go according to plan because I honestly don't believe she intended to keep her word. I think it was more a case of her wanting the relationship between us to end on her terms. The friendship between us, I think she wanted that to end on her terms, that's all. And not mine. It was more of a control thing than anything. And so she decided she was going to find a way to make that happen by creating some drama and making a fight, basically, between us. And I've had women do that before, where if I'm indicating I want to disassociate from them, they'll do everything they can to reestablish a connection, and then they'll turn around and end the association. So I guess it's a kind of a needing to be right thing, or needing to be the one who actually put a stop to the relationship. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I can't say I understand it. That's just speculation on my part. It's one of those great mysteries of life, I guess. Anyway, bottom line is, it doesn't look like there's going to be any grocery shopping happening today. And it also doesn't look like that Tin Lion video is going to load up. But I can do something about that because I can delete that video. As much as I hate to do it, I can, and I can make another one. And maybe it will load up. That's me coping with things that don't go according to plan. You know, I do pretty well at it, actually. I have a lifetime of experience with that, and I do know how to do it. Anyway, speaking of all that, there's my good boy. He's pretty wonderful. A real gift from God, he is. Hiya, Rocky, and happy birthday to you. 15 years old today, that little guy. Up there on his royal perch, having a sleep. That's how he's celebrating his birthday today. He's just having naps in various locations. You know, there's his little cage. If it starts to rain, I'll have to bring that in. He may want to come out here and nap in it if the weather does improve, though. And if the weather does improve soon, and it looks like it's going to stay good, then I will go ahead and do my shopping. Otherwise, I'll just have to put it off till tomorrow. I have some work on Friday, so there'll be no shopping on Friday. I am getting low on food and essentials, so I do need to go soon. But an appropriate day will come, and it'll come soon. I don't doubt that. This is Canada. If you don't like the weather now, just wait an hour. You know, you might like it better then. That's how it is here. Anyway, that's it for now. There's my shiny boots. They're kind of wet because it rained here last night, so the ground's wet. Anyway, we'll talk to you all later.